guys, how are we doing today? Welcome to Rome Guruji. Now, mostly my channel has always been about Android and custom ROMs, but as someone who's recently gotten into iOS, the only option I do have is actually opting for beta. Now, the beta tester versions are available to the public and you can register too. The links are down in the description. But there's something that I need to discuss with you as someone who hasn't experienced beta for all that long and has switched from Android. It is a good point for discussion as to whether should you switch to beta, especially in India, and what are the pros and cons, how can you fix your phone if something goes wrong, and so on and so forth. So make sure that you watch this video fully to get all the information that you need to get to actually join the Apple beta program and see how it works, right? So without any further ado, let's get started. This is Rom Guruji and you're watching how Apple iOS beta works in India. Let's get started. So firstly, Apple beta program is a global program. So they do not differentiate between whether you're in India, whether you're in America, whether you're in Europe. They do not differentiate. Anyone in the world can join the Apple beta program. Now, who can join the Apple beta program? Firstly, you have to register yourself on their site and you need to actually install a certificate on your iPhone to ensure that the beta updates are coming to you. Once you've done that, just like you do it in Windows, right, the Insider program, you're going to start getting betas. Now, how the beta system works on Apple mostly is you get a new beta every week. First, there's a developer version of it pushed, which is given to the developers. And once the developers have it, within a day or two, the public beta testers get these builds. Now, the builds range from anywhere from 4 to 5 builds before a release RC version is released. And once the RC version is released, you can install it. Now, how does it work? Well, it is simple. So every year, Apple launches a new version of their iOS in WWDC, right? Which happens mostly around September. Now, once the new iOS version is launched, so is the beta program. Now, Apple has a running beta program. That means the beta program keeps on running, keeps on churning updates. Well, obviously until there are no updates to give. Right now, we are on 15.1 beta 1. Right now, we are on 15.3 beta 1, right? And the public normal stable version is on 15.2. So for now, the beta is not getting any new features, but rather bug fixes, network optimizations, and performance optimization to a certain degree. Now we come to the question as to, okay, is it okay to install beta on iOS? Now anyone who's coming from Android knows that as far as betas goes, it is very dicey. There have been cases of phones bricking, there have been cases of boot looping, so on and so forth when it comes to beta on Android. But is it similar on iPhones? Well, here's the deal. On iPhones, the beta program isn't all that scary. To be very honest, this is one of the most polished beta programs that I have ever been a part of. The sign up process is fairly simple. All you have to do is sign in from your Apple account, download the certificate, install the certificate and install the beta update. There is one thing, however, that I do feel is a bit more problematic than Android is the size of the betas. So here the beta size can range anywhere from 700 MB to about 5.5 GB. And recently the 15.3 beta 1 was actually 15.46 GB, which is a lot, right? So here you do need to understand that you're going to be wasting a lot of your data. So if you are someone who runs on cellular data, I would probably not advise you to install the beta versions on your phones. But if you're someone who does have a Wi-Fi, go on, give it a shot. It is amazing, works really well. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is a very polished beta program is because the bugs that you do find on your iPhone once you install the beta are very minute. The feedback process is very nice. And the best part is there is a weekly update. That's right. So Apple updates its betas weekly, which is really good because if, let's say, there is a major bug, one, you can roll back, you can flash a software. It's also fairly simple. There's a video on it coming very, very soon. So make sure that you do subscribe to the channel for the same. Also, that let's say there is a major bug, you can roll back. You can also wait for a few days and you'll get the new beta that has it fixed. Yes, Apple takes feedback very seriously and they actually work very well when it comes to beta. So I'm really happy about it. But yes, there are certain points that you do need to note about betas. Firstly, as far as your warranty is concerned, it is not really affected. Yes, you do sign a contract with Apple about how the beta works and everything, and that is something that is common across Android, Windows, and iOS. So you don't need to worry about that. But what do you need to understand is, don't install these things if you're someone who has a constant presence on mobile phones, who needs their mobile phone for work, and even if a minute is lost, you're going to lose money. Please don't do that, because beta programs are mostly for early adopters, software developers, people who like being on the edge. That's fine. And if you're one of those, do give it a shot. But if you're someone who may lose money because some bug has come on your iPhone, please don't install it. Right? There's a reason why there's a differentiation between betas and stables, or they would keep giving updates every week to every user, right? So you do need to understand there are certain risks involved, there are certain bugs that may come up, there are certain applications that may not work. So you do need to understand it's not that before coming to iOS, I had this understanding coming from Android that iOS is a bug-free OS. Let me tell you, it's not true. I love my phone. Don't get me wrong, I love my iPhone, but it is not bug free. There are bugs when you actually install beta, or even on normal iPhone, iOS, there are bugs, but they're very minute. In comparison to what happens on Android, they are very minute, and I would not deny that. But if you're someone who needs this phone for their work, do not install betas, right? Now let me guide you through the process of installing betas that I've already done before, but doing it again. It's simple. Firstly, you need to go and sign up for getting the beta builds. Once you've done that, the links will be down in the description. You can check them out. Once you've done that, you need to download a certificate. Make sure that you do use Safari. If you do not use Safari to download that certificate, you will not be able to sign up for beta. That is the caveat there. Once you've done that, all you need to do is restart your phone and you will get the new beta build. Make sure that you're well aware of the risks that are involved with installing betas on your iPhones. That's all for today's video, guys. There is more coming as far as iPhones are concerned in English, so make sure that you do subscribe to the channel for the sake. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.